Sin lieth at the door. What door is the door at? Your mind. That's what sin is. That's Satan. Waiting. He going to go off. Give us some time. Oh, no, wait. Give us some time. He's envious. He's vainglorious. He wants money over time. Give it time. I got this. Just wait you out. The door cracks open. He goes, perfect. Let me get in there. That's what happens. 5 years, it could be 5 years, 6 years, 12 years. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. 27-4.
Proverbs chapter 27, verse 4. Wrath is cruel, and anger is outrageous, but who is able to stand before envy?
Envy. Envy is the most cunning, because envy, you can't see it. Wrath, you can see. Anger, you can see. But envy, no. You can't see it. You got brothers that come up in here. They brought brothers in. They didn't grow spiritually. But who they brought in, he gained rank and so forth. Now they're mad. Now we're all the devil. Then he leaves. Envy. Who can stand against it? No one, because you can't see it. It's a secret sin. It's a secret hatred. And when Satan sees that thing that's in you, he goes, nah, I'm going to use that one. I'll use that. No rank yet? Yeah, I'm going to use that. I'll make him hate. I'm going to make that envy, make him hate, make him have more hatred, then I'll pull him out.
Yeah, I told you about a young man who reached out to me, and he's saying that he was young, but a lot of these officers that he teach them, you understand, but he was as young age. Then he said, you know what I mean, like, but he had their little things on him where other brother would come in his ear and say, yo, why they don't wake you up yet? But that, you know what I mean, that young man be in ways. Then he reached out to me and say, yo, Deacon, I don't know if I'm going to it. I said, because that's what in you. Satan can only control what's in you. Then I said, you should be honored. The man you teach, they're above you should be. That's an honor. But when Satan comes and says, no, you're supposed to be the head man in charge. You understand? Not knowing that, I had to tell him, yo, brother, listen, you're supposed to be honored. These officers you teach, then you teach them, then they're getting a level, you should see that thing as you being honored. But Satan don't operate like that. Satan going to come in your ear and say, yeah, you should hold that rank. Why are you not above them? You don't want to teach them. Why this, why that? Like many of us, when we looking at the media, there's some brothers who come up, the way they're teaching, that's like, you like, whoa, you sit back and like, damn, this brother is good. You know, the way he merged the words, the way he put words together, the puzzle together, you sit back, this young man is perfect the way he teach. But we don't take envy out of that because we know that God said, hey, I mean, the person we're going to leave behind here when we pass away, we're going to leave the best of all best. So we see what the Lord is doing. But the envy, brother, he don't see things like that.
No. That's the envy. Satan go, why he over you? You should be over him. Yeah. Nerve of him trying to learn that knowledge. Hell with him. That's wicked as hell. He wiser than you. What the hell's going on? See? Or he'll go, you lost your rank, bro. See, you was a captain. They took your rank from you, man. That's just unjust judgment. You should always be a captain. You should be captain forever. You never go off. The Spirit of God is upon you, brother. You understand? Yeah. Be captain forever. Yeah. Satan got you. Grab it into even Deacon Yalsop. He got taken down one time. Deacon Yalsop lost his rank before. Came out of the Spirit, lost his rank, sat right there amongst y'all. Before some of y'all even came in here. Sat right there. He's still here. Humbled himself. I apologize. Deacon again. They ain't lost it since. So don't think for 1 second we don't get blasted up here. But some brothers cannot take that. They're like, no, my rank is me. I'm nothing without my rank. That's low self-esteem, low self-worth. That's all that is. You're pathetic. That's what you are. It's pathetic. You're a child. I want to say be made, but that sounds mean. I'm not going to say that tonight. But that's what that is. Soft, effeminate. That's all that is. Girly, sissy. Nothing without my rank. My rank. I have to be an officer. You don't deserve it at all. You don't deserve it. You're not a man. You're a child, a delinquent. That's what that is. That's all it is. That's all this is about. Losing position. I have to be me. I have to be someone. I'm someone. They call me captain. They call me officer. If I don't call me that, what am I? A nigga. That's what you are.
I was once a man.
Yeah, I must have my rank. That's all it is. That's what it is. And that's where the reinvention of self comes in. I'll make a new doctrine. I'll maintain my position. That's what happens. It never fails. It always happens. And not even deacons. Them too. Bishops too. Something new. It's nothing new. It's over and over again. Satan has few demons he uses. Few demons. He'll use the envy demon, the doctrine demon, but they recycle. They come in here, we deal with them, they leave, and another one comes in. Same thing. Then we're ready for, okay, we send some bigger ones in. Let me send in the extortion demon. Let me send in the pedophile demon, whatever he can think of. But he'll send the same demon in for a while so you all can learn how to deal with it. Then they'll go somewhere else, to another camp that's weaker, and they deal with that demon and so forth, and it recycles. It's never, ever anything new. Never new. Get James 3:13. But it's a weak spirit, and it's annoying because at the end of the day, when you get into the wilderness, you ain't gonna be no captain or deacon or else, none of that. We all gonna be in the same position in the wilderness. So why cry for something you ain't gonna have anyway?
Hey, that's the time Christ is gonna set up the real lead,
Right,
the
exactly.
real ranking system. You know what I mean? That's the time when Christ gonna set it up. He's gonna set up who is who. He gonna say, this is the 12 right here. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, damn, that brother was one of the 12. Right. Like, yo, I hate that brother one time. Good thing I got over it. Then Christ gonna say, okay, this is the 12, they over everything. You brothers, you the 12, you the 144,000. You know what I mean? And the 144,000 gonna be setting up the men under them and so forth and so on. It's gonna be structure set up. But some of you all don't want to follow orders right now.
They be mad at wilderness. Why he gotta be Abraham? Why can't I be Abraham? I'm gonna kill that dude. So we got the same spirits in the wilderness crying over rank even then. Even then, and made examples of. Heads gonna roll in the wilderness. Literally, roll.
Hey, that's why Christ says to be great, the greater you are, the more what? Not just humble, the more humble you got to be, and also the more you got to be a servant. You understand? To be a leader is not to be barking orders and being over men. Like, it's to be an example, and also to be a servant to the brothers and the sisters. That's what you as a leader supposed to be, a servant. You're supposed to be serving the brothers and them more. You feel what I'm saying? It's not them serving you. That's not how we roll as leaders. So y'all keep that in mind, man.
Verse 13.
James chapter 3, verse 13. Who is a wise man and endued with knowledge among you? Let him show out of a good conversation his works with meekness of wisdom.
Right, go ahead, verse on, read on.
But if ye have bitter envying and strife in your hearts.
But, he goes, if you have bitter envying, because that comes out of where? Your conversation. We read earlier in Sirach about the words, about a man's speech, a man's filters in his talk. So you'll know if a man's endowed with wisdom based upon his words. But if you are filled with bitter envying and what? Read again.
But if you have bitter envying and strife in your hearts, glory not and lie not against the truth.
You lying to yourself. I'm in the truth. No, you're not. Because you're bitter and you're envious. And you're not in the truth. That's what we say all the time. You're not in the truth. Because you have bitter envying and strife in your mind, in your heart. That's Satan got there. Read on.
This wisdom.
Hold on. Even though with their spirit, the spirit, you remember the scripture you read way before that. That type of spirit is unstable. You understand that envy spirit, the bitterness spirit is unstable. Like, for example, let's say that you talking about the refrigerator, right? The envy spirit gonna focus on the refrigerator for a minute or two. But he wants you to believe that he was talking about the TV. But we've been talking about the refrigerator all along. Disrespect, disrespect leadership, this and that. Now we talking about how the hell we get to the TV. We was just focusing this. But people fail to understand, talking about, it's all about, what is it, the Sabbath. That was never about no Sabbath. That was about disrespect.
Or the moon. Or the
His
new moon.
order. You understand? But now we talking about TV now. Now the dumb people follow after TV. No, let's focus on the refrigerator. You understand? That's what these spirits will do. They're unstable. You know what I mean? They don't want you to focus on one thing. They'll jump here. They're going to jump there. They're going to jump there. It's not one jump they're going to do.
Right.
They're going to do many jump.
Right. See, it's all smoke screen.
Yeah, it's all smoke screen.
Go ahead.
This wisdom descendeth not from above.
You have bitter envying and strife in your hearts. It's not wisdom from God. It's of Satan. Go ahead.
But is earthly, sensual.
Earthly, sensual means emotional. It's very, very emotional. Go ahead.
devilish.
deceptive.
For where envying and strife is,
In your heart, go ahead.
there is confusion and every evil work.
There is confusion. Like Baba said earlier, instability. It's not stable. It's double-minded. It's here. It's there. It's all over the place. Never stable. It's all over the place. It's never really set in stone. It's always nonsense. You address one thing. Oh, I have 89 scriptures you can't break down. I'm not breaking down 89 scriptures. 89 for that? No, I'm good. And you break that down. I'm good. I'm good here. I just use 1 or 2. Keep it focused. Keep it, basic. 89, 72. Nah, I'm good. That's confusion to me. Confusion. Where there's envy and strife, there is confusion. Go ahead.
It says that for where envying and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work.
And every evil work or action. Next verse.
But the wisdom that is from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated,
Need to be addressed. Go ahead.
full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy.
So I'm gonna do hypocrisy. For example, like Bobby mentioned earlier about the TV and the refrigerator. You have first it's the Sabbath, for it's the moon. Then it goes into captain is getting money from the school. Meanwhile, you're getting money from the school. You understand? That's hypocrisy. You can't address someone for getting us alms from the school for assistance when you were once with us getting alms from the school. So that's hypocrisy and partiality in itself. It's confusion. It starts with that, but it evolves into a whole bunch of things. It's never just one thing. It's a whole bunch of things, ways to find fault, again, to reinvent oneself and to remove guilt from oneself. That's all it boils down to. We've seen it time and time again, and it's of Satan. There's always of Satan. Get Titus 1:15. Titus 1:15. No, I'm sorry. Read verse on. Yeah, that's all I want. Titus 1:15. Titus 1 verse 15. So again, these things are nothing new. It's the same old, same old.
Titus chapter 1 verse 15. Unto the pure all things are pure.
Unto the pure, righteous, all things found in the Bible, as it is written, is pure. Go ahead.
But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving
Them that are defiled and what?
and unbelieving
And unbelieving. Go ahead.
is nothing pure.
The Bible has mistranslations. Evening and morning becomes, no, that's not what it really says. It says morning and morning. That's a mind that's defiled. It does not believe. Because if you understand something, listen to me very carefully. If Genesis 1, where everywhere it says evening and morning is a mistranslation, the Bible is faulty entirely. An entire chapter has all those errors. That means there's errors all over the book, all over the Bible. That means Deuteronomy 28, verse 68, that's false too. 48 is false too. John 3:16, the world is Israel, that's wrong too. Christ being black, that's symbolic. That's wrong too. It's going to evolve. No buying a song on the Sabbath? No, that's not what it means. Go into the Greek. Go into the Aramaic. Do you speak that? No, but go into it anyway. Go into the blue letter. Go into the pink letter. Go into the red letter, yellow letter. Read it again.
Unto the pure all things are pure. But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure.
Go ahead.
But even their mind and conscience is defiled.
With envy and strife. That's what it's filled with. Go ahead.
They profess that they know God,
They'll claim that they know God.
but in works they deny him,
Go ahead.
being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate.
Reprobate. Delinquent. Derelict. Defectors. That's what happens over time. It won't stop there.
Hold on. Read that part again one more time.
They profess that they know God,
Okay.
but in works they deny him,
Go ahead.
being abominable and disobedient.
That's the word I want. Being what?
Being abominable and disobedient.
Because that's what we children always do. That's why we're still in captivity. That's why, you know what I mean? You have to know the character behind a brother that is disobedient to whatever, what is the word? Congregation, whatever there may be. That spirit, that war like that, nothing is pure to the brother. You understand? Because his spirit is hate orders, hate anything that have to do with instruction. He don't like that because he's going to be controlled. You understand? The Lord know what he made. When God said, yo, you go with IUIC and get your spirit right, God know what he made. You don't know God know what he made. Now you are here alone full of devils on you. What do you think is going to happen to you? What do you think? We got the right to say we give you to Satan, man, straight up. Satan can take you, bro. Because right now you're not being brotherly love, you're not being sisterly love. Satan can have you and do whatever he want to do with you because of your pride, because of your disobedience. That's what the scripture said.
Get Sirach 12, verse 13.
Sirach chapter 12, verse 13.
So we tell y'all, Romans 16, leave them alone. We put them out. It's not because we hate them. It's to let them know if I get put out of here, God forbid I get put out of here for being in madness. I get put out and they say, listen, Deacon Athan, remove them from all social media, so and so and so, God forbid. And y'all call me and say, Deacon Athan, they were wrong. And I'm wicked as hell. What are you doing? You're an enabler. Now you're making me feel like, you know what? I was unjustly dealt with because you keep reaching out to them. That's happened with Korah. Korah got judged for his evil. What did Negro say under their breath? Moses killed that good, righteous man. The Lord had to kill thousands of us more the day after because Israel was still running their mouth. And they knew Korah was wrong based upon his death that never happened before. Let me explain to you. The Lord opened up the earth. He fell in there and he closed it back. Who dies like that? You still have questions? I have nothing to say. Open, close, dead. All right, he was wrong. I'm going to something from the store. I'm going to get something from the store. I'm not going to argue that. I'm not arguing that. Name a person that's died from falling into the earth and the earth open up and close on them. That's cartoons. That's not real life. The Lord, Moses said, if this man dies regular death, the Most High deal with me. If he dies a death that's unknown to y'all, the Lord with me. And they saw it and still blame Moses, said Moses killed him. How the hell did Moses do that? He opened it up and closed it? He went like this and closed his hands? No. But Israel was so hateful and rebellious, they used Korah as a scapegoat to attack Moses, because they didn't like Moses. They used Dathan and Abiram as a scapegoat to go against Moses, because they hated Moses. Remember, he had 250 princes supporting him. They all hated Moses and Aaron's authority. And they used Korah as a scapegoat to do it, to leave, to separate from Moses and Aaron. You got to read the Bible thoroughly, man. You got to read it thoroughly. They didn't join Korah because he sounded good. No, it's because they all had a reason to go against Aaron and Moses. He was checking them. They didn't like it. Someone else that was bold enough to go against him, they said, we're going to follow him. He's attacking them. Let's follow him. And they all died in the process. All of them.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men. We are the Israelites. That's right. Take care of us. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have abandoned. We have repented. How about you? How about you? People want to know who's the king.
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. More information, please visit www.israelunite.org.